Welcome to Witty Close After Dark.
Yeah.
Even though it's not that dark yet.
It's okay. Well, it's also like one of the first weeks of summer, so
Yeah, it is technically.
so the sun is staying up for like super long.
It's like almost 9.
Yeah. So welcome to Witty Close After Dark, the show where we are
We're already inebriated.
we're mildly inebriated. And we this is not your grandma's podcast. This is
Not even our parents' podcast.
so yeah, if you are a parent or a child or a grandparent,
Or
you
our
probably
parents
should-
and grandparents.
especially our parents, please stop listening, because we might say some things that may make you unhappy.
See, we say that, but then they're going to listen.
So let's get started. Let's introduce ourselves for those who are not familiar. I am your co-host, Kaylin Clothier, and with me is the other co-host,
Dara Whitman.
and we have a guest today.
For once.
Introduce yourself.
Hi.
Say your name, woman.
Fork on the left. I'm just kidding. My name's Erika. I am a close, dear friend and child of Kaylin and Dara. How does that work? We don't know. Don't question it. It just happens.
It's life is beautiful.
Kaylin-
It's a beautiful thing.
It's like fourth family, whatever.
Kaylin is my alligator dad, and Dara is my international spy mom.
Mum.
Mum. M-U-M.
Are we supposed to be telling people that? Is that a secret? Are we blowing?
Oh, I don't know if it was, that's still, I don't know if that was a secret. That's
This
just
was
like,
a secret. Oh, you mean about the spy? Sorry, I'm a little intoxicated
It's
now.
okay.
So
Dara
that's
isn't-
probably I'm probably going to say a lot of secrets about being a
It's
spy.
okay.
in this
Dara
podcast.
actually isn't her real name. It's a code name that everyone adopts.
Wait,
and just
Dara
keeps
is-
changing.
Every spy
Dara
is
isn't
named
actually her
Dara.
name.
what's
Yeah.
my real name then?
So
Well,
only
that's
you
the
know.
secret.
Only you know. And so it's just like, so in a past life, you were Sean Connery.
I don't want to be Sean Connery. I fucking hate Sean Connery.
Doesn't want to be Sean
I
Connery.
fucking hate Sean Connery. He seems like a dick bag.
Dara, put 3/4 in the swear jar, please.
What?
You know, we are responsible parents because we swear openly in front of our child. I think it's exposure.
My
It's
parents
important.
do not censor themselves whatsoever.
Listen, we're being responsible people. We have been drinking, yes, but we are all of legal age, and we are staying over at this place that we are staying.
We're not driving.
We're not driving. We're fine.
We're not texting.
Well, we're probably texting.
Well, that's
Well,
not, like,
I
important.
probably should not be.
I don't think, to be fair, we're not that. I'm not like gonna fall over drunk
Yeah.
yet.
All right. So we mentioned some alcohol here. Can we talk? Should we talk about what we're drinking?
Sponsor.
Does
Yeah,
that
hell
sponsor-
yeah. So if anyone wants a sponsor,
Well, you guys are drinking. You guys are. I'm trying to make sure I'm at the mic. I think I'm okay.
you're good. You're good.
You guys are drinking basically the same thing.
Yeah, we have some.
I've drinking
fucking-
a lot of different things.
You've
Yeah.
had like 3.
You've had
no.
a wide
well,
array.
No, you had
plus
that
this
bottle of
afternoon.
Sutter. Did you but no, I had the Sutter Home.
You had the Southern Home Sangria.
the whole bottle. I mean, it was.
It was okay.
it was a
They are
tiny
tiny bottles.
It's a mini bottle.
Tiny bottles.
But at lunchtime I did treat myself to what they call purple Gatorade. I kind of forget a lot of what's in it, but the main thing is raspberry vodka, and it makes it taste like raspberry tea, which is like my favorite non-alcoholic drink ever. So it's pretty good time. And then we started at I forget like at like around 5.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
had a shot of Bird Dog blackberry whiskey because that is my soul. It's the first alcoholic drink. Well, no, the second alcoholic drink I've ever tasted in my
Really?
life.
That's a fun fact.
Yeah, fun
Okay.
fact. So there was that, and then had some wine. I forget what it's called.
The rosé.
Please sponsor me. And
The
That
wine.
rosé was
The wine.
It was lit.
it's rosé. It's really good. And then I've had some
That barefoot shit.
Smirnoff's ice.
Hell yeah.
Smirnoff ice. They're
selling those
not
right
that
now.
alcoholic, but they taste real good.
Hell yeah. That's what I'm doing. I had some of that rosé, and now I'm nursing this Smirnoff Ice watermelon mimosa.
I'm taking what I call the Smirnoff Ice Freedom Juice, which they call red, white, and berry.
Berry, yeah.
3 cheers for the red, white, and berry.
And I'm like the badass
Bum, bum, bum,
who's like
bum.
drinking an Angry Orchard's Edge, the old fashioned. It's like a cider, but it's got like a kick to it.
Wait,
It's
how are
actually-
you the badass when I'm the one that took the shot of whiskey?
Yeah.
Because you guys are drinking Smirnoff. I'm drinking like, this also has more alcohol than the Smirnoff.
Okay,
I
also,
guess.
Erika has like 12 times the amount of alcohol in her system than the both of us have probably combined.
I think
Well, we had to drive here.
That's true.
That's true.
I mean, you probably had to drive today, too.
I did drive. Not while under the influence.
This is very
Mom.
important because while this may be a show for adults, we are still responsible.
responsible. Do you know what scares me? Driving. Do you know what scares me even more? People that drink and drive.
No, like, here's the thing. Like,
I know people that do it. They went to my high school and they do that, and I see it on their Snapchats.
stupid.
Like,
Oh, so I have a very special message here.
Don't
for the
drink
people
and drive.
at Erika's high school. Stop being a bunch of idiots.
You mean
Yeah.
stop?
This one goes out to all the ladies.
Wait, you mean like stop being high schoolers?
Stop being high schoolers.
No, here's the thing, like one drink and like maybe have a glass of water, you can probably drive home. But my rule is that if you can. And, like,
Kaylin, just for context,
and, like,
Kaylin
have, like-
gave a very dad look to Dara right
You
now.
have like one drink and like maybe like a glass of water, and like if you have like with dinner, you even like give it a couple hours, you're gonna be fine.
You're fine.
But like honestly, with me, like, the only time I drink like excessive amount, which isn't much, if I know I'm like
Yeah.
staying here for the night, which I know I am.
All right, we are like 6 minutes in this thing. All we've talked about right now is alcohol. We should probably
We haven't. I talked about how you're all
We saw movies. I saw movies.
me
That's what we
too.
do on this show.
Yeah,
talk
we do
about movies and
normally.
shit.
Because the last time we did a random episode, we were supposed to talk about Guardians 2.
Shit, bro. Yeah,
But then
I
didn't-
saw that 2 times.
I saw it once. I saw it.
Good.
You know that I saw it because I messaged you.
I know.
Could you
Speaking of dads.
stop interrupting me?
Oh
No.
Be nice to your child.
Eh.
Oh my god. Speaking of dads,
But
speaking of terrible fathers,
Yeah, Rocket would be a terrible father.
okay, yeah,
I'm
that's
kidding.
exactly where I was going with that point right there.
I think I am Rocket in any situation.
You are Rocket.
That's true.
I'm Rocket too.
You're electric boogaloo.
I think that Kaylin is Gamora.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
No, but it's like, because I remember, because like I literally just got out of the theater and you sent me like the link to one of our episodes for me to listen to.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, I'm gonna listen to this after I stop crying. And you're like, why are you upset? And I'm just like, because of everything that probably spoiler alert for all.
Spoiler, yeah.
Because like Michael Rooker is so good, and then Yondu sacrifices himself for Star Lord,
so good.
and Baby
Good
Groot,
scene.
and I'm just like, and you're just like, okay, I feel you.
I would also like to say for our friend Eric, who couldn't be here, is definitely Groot.
Yeah.
Mostly because of the things he says. I'm Eric. That's what he says. This is a love letter to our lost son, Eric.
But he's not lost. He's out with friends.
He's lost to us right now because he's not here with us.
Where did
Anyway,
he come from? Where did he go?
Where did he come from?
Cotton Eye Eric.
Oh my god. Alright,
Yeah, that movie was actually really good.
movie was so like some people are saying, how do you think it compares to the first Guardians? This is a good question.
Okay, so here's my opinion. You can give your opinion in a second, honey.
This
Be
is
nice
the
to your
problem of
daughter.
sharing a mic with Dara.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we can't talk over each other because that's just gonna sound weird. Anyway.
I don't care.
So, like, my opinion on the movie is that, like, the first movie is kind of like, if you like put it in like TV show format, the first movie is like it's definitely the pilot to a series, and then the second movie kind of felt like that, like near the end of like the third season, where like they just like give you a twist thing, and then it's
Okay.
kind of like how this is gonna change from here. So that's what it felt like.
Okay.
It's not
That's really interesting.
Sometimes that can be bad, and sometimes that can be good. And this was like, it was good. And like I thought Kurt Russell was gonna be a decent guy, and there's gonna be like another villain, and then you're like, oh, good,
Sure.
Dara, his name is Ego.
whatever.
Like,
Ego,
how do you like not go and you're like, my name is Ego. Oh, that sounds like a really good person.
but it's Kurt Russell. What has he ever done?
What has he ever done?
Probably something.
I trust Space Kurt Russell, okay?
Yeah.
I trust Space Kurt Russell with my life.
No, and I'm like, for a while, I'm just kind of like, I think Peter's gonna like go on his side, and then like he had to do like the dumbass move and be like, so I had to put that tumor to your mother. And I'm like,
That was such like a
I'm like, you said the wrong thing.
My reaction to that line was definitely Star-Lord's reaction to it.
The correct reaction was just to shoot him.
Just shooting him multiple times.
And then, like, they kind of, like, changed up Yondu a bit, but, like, it kind of made sense with the plot. And it, like, they gave him, like, a bit more motivation, and it kind of worked. And then I was, like, cried because I'm like, he's Mary Poppins, y'all.
He's Mary Poppins.
That was hilarious. That was hilarious.
Yondu purified the word daddy again. I'm so happy.
So yeah, that movie. It also is kind of weird because like technically there's like 2 movies going on. There's kind of like that whole thing, and then everything is going on with Rocket and like his and like
it was very divided in that sense.
I loved it.
It was weird because like it felt like most people got a story arc in some way. Mm-hmm. Also, I love Mantis.
Yeah, Mantis was a really good addition, I think, because she's another member of the team. But But I feel like when in a lot of movies, when you add new characters, there's this desire to make that entire movie about them and like make them like kind of a center piece of it. And I think with Mantis, they really didn't do that. She just kind of like blended into the plot. But she held her own. Like she wasn't in the background, but she really emerged instead of just put herself front and center. And I don't know, every time I think of this example, you know what fucking movie I think of?
What?
Shrek 3.
I don't even remember Shrek 3.
I don't. I think I blocked it from my memory.
Good. So like, it was the Shrek 3. It should have been subtitled Justin Timberlake the movie. I have a lot of feelings about that, but here is neither the time nor place.
Yeah, no, and also like I really like that bit with like her and Drax, where it's just kind of like they're just like sitting there.
That was great.
And then like Drax just like tells that story about like taking his daughter to like this like little like lake thing, and then like he doesn't really show any emotion, and then Mantis touches him and she's like crying, and I'm like,
that was really
Drax was great. Like
Drax is such like a stone-walled character,
but like it kind of, but it works for him.
But it worked really well. Yeah,
it works, and he's like brutally honest because he's always brutally honest, and there's just like.
Has no filter.
Are Drax and Mantis supposed to be a couple?
No.
But I kind of ship it.
Oh.
But they seem so, and like...
But he finds her disgusting.
No, but at the end, like, there was like that bit at the end where like, there was like a thing about like, some, like, Mantis said something about like the fireworks thing, and she's like, it's beautiful, and Drax looks like, yeah, it is, and I'm just like, he likes her from the inside.
Yeah, but I like... very, very little in the romance really genre. I know they had the whole thing between Peter and Gamora, but it still wasn't like
it wasn't great,
obnoxious.
I think the main overall theme obviously is just like family in the movie.
Exactly.
And like I really just enjoyed it overall, like from Gamora and Nebula to why do I always forget Star-Lord's actual name? Peter. I don't know why. I just want to call him.
It's not as cool. Star-Lord.
It's like
exactly.
It's like Fast and Furious.
Hey, you know what? He wants to be called Star-Lord, so I'm gonna call him Star-Lord. I respect humans.
Okay,
even half-planet humans.
That's true. But now he's just full human.
Now he's just full human. Spoiler.
Good for it. We said spoiler.
So anyway, Peter and his dad and just like the whole Guardians crew, like especially seeing like baby Groot, and everyone's basically like his parent now, because like he was essentially like their guardian towards the end, and then because of his rebirth, you know, they're kind of like, well, he is kind of useless in a way, but like think of the sacrifice he made for us, so like
Yeah. And then like Rocket had to learn that like, yeah, you could be like a dick bag, but like your family's still gonna love you.
Again, I am Rocket.
It's okay, Erika. We love you.
I feel like in some way we're all like some part of the Guardians of the Galaxy. I feel like that series of like movies in the Marvel Universe is kind of my favorite.
Yeah.
Like I'll go back to them, really, and like they're separated. I know they're gonna be in Avengers and Infinity Wars.
Well, isn't it technically like they aren't calling it Infinity Wars 2 but they're naming it something new.
Yeah, no, part 1's still Infinity Wars.
Yeah, but part 1's still Infinity Wars, but part 2 is named something different. But if they gave away the title, it is very spoilerly.
So you have to wait
I'm
until
fine
the next
with.
one comes out.
So it technically is a part, because I just thought they weren't going to make a part 2, but essentially it is a part 2.
That's what I originally thought when they said they weren't doing it was part 2.
So it is a part 2, but it's just named something else. But if they gave the actual title, it would give things away.
The undeadening.
Amazing. What if it's just like Infinity Wars? Steve Rogers is dead.
I'm so waiting for
That's my
Captain
fear.
America to die.
His contract's about to end. Like, he's gonna
Most of
stop.
those are about to end. I think,
Well,
like, Robert Downey Jr. is going to end soon.
Well, he said he would do it till he dies. Like, I think Chris
Robert Downey
Evans
Jr.
is...
did?
Yeah, I think Chris Evans is stopping, and so it might be one of those things where they put in Falcon or Bucky in place.
That's what I think.
Yeah. Yeah, like they did.
Yeah, Chris Evans wants to, like, do more independent stuff, which I'm, good for you.
Yeah, no.
You're still a Dorito to me.
So it's interesting. I think narratively, though, like, even disregarding character contracts, I think it makes sense narratively for Captain America to actually die.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, just looking, I'm not like an avid reader of comics, but just looking at like trends of how the stories go. I was totally. What movie was one of those movies I was expecting Captain America to die? I think Civil War.
I was expecting at least one.
I wasn't in that.
I was expecting someone to die.
Yeah, I think there's a really good.
But the fact of the matter was, like, somebody just died in Ultron, so like maybe like let's give him a break.
But it wasn't a character that you actually cared.
It wasn't really one you were connected with.
Exactly.
True.
Like, you might have cared about Quicksilver, but like you weren't actually like connected with him.
There is also the possibility that he could be brought back.
TBH? I think doesn't
They
he still have
haven't,
contract?
but they haven't done that yet in the Avengers universe, have they?
Infinity Stone.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Infinity Stone.
I don't know. I don't read comics.
Infinity Stone.
Okay, fine. Okay.
Warp the shit out of reality.
I've only seen them like reverse time, whatever in Doctor Strange, and then whatever they did in the first Guardians of the Galaxy.
Wait,
movie.
did you watch Ant-Man?
No.
Oh man, so much crap went on in Ant-Man.
I mean, Ant-Man, I have problems with Ant-Man, actually.
I can understand having problems with Ant-Man, but
fun.
it was fun.
It's a fun movie, but if you like care about female characters, don't watch the movie. Anyway,
funny enough.
Hey man, I loved Wonder Woman, and I can appreciate.
We'll get to Wonder Woman. I would say this one point though. I can't remember.
If you like Janet Van Dyne, then you're fucked for watching it.
Oh well, definitely. But
No, because I remember this like one point. I forget. I don't even remember what she said. But Evangeline Lilly was on the Nerdist podcast at Comic-Con in like 2014.
Yeah,
and somebody asked her that. They're like, I think Ant-Man wasn't out yet, but like she was announced that she was in it and like who she was playing, and like she like had like somebody said to her like you sometimes like play like the love interest a lot. Like, are you okay with that? Or like that kind of thing. Like, how would you still be strong? And like she had this whole point saying like it's just like women are like. Women can cry. Women can like be this and this and that. And it's like it's not if you're like just a badass. Like you're not. That's not good.
No, but
again, I didn't see Ant-Man, so I don't know.
The problem I have with Ant-Man here. All right, you follow me, Erika?
hello.
Was that like oh gosh, what the fuck was her name? The character in that movie, the lady character, because it's the only lady in that goddamn movie.
Hold on.
Are you looking this up?
I don't know. I guess.
I don't know. Y'all just texting. No, but my problem here is that like I don't know. She was just like the female character. Like that's all I got from her was like
her name was Hope Van Dyne.
Yes, Hope is the daughter.
Hope. Oh, okay. All right. Oh,
I kind of have more hopes for like her to develop more because in the next movie it is going to be Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Yeah.
So I'm confused. Is the Wasp a woman?
Yes. Wasp has always been a woman.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
Like they changed a lot in Ant-Man from the comic. Well, I mean, not a lot, but like...
Well, no, because they still have a...
The yellow jacket thing was different.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how I felt about it. But I think that I like the character. Like, I do. I appreciate Paul Rudd a lot.
It was...
And I like him as a character, but I do... Yes. I think... Can you tell I've had some alcohol? I think that Hope will have more... structure and like more character development in the next one.
Her character just came off very flat to me. I think that's what bothered me. Is that I really didn't like it. Didn't make me like feel for the character, and so I get hope. Yeah, I hope. Should
we go back to Guardian?
I was gonna say
at all.
I was gonna say speaking of like strong female character in super movies, Wonder Woman.
Oh, yes,
Wonder Woman.
We've all seen Wonder Woman.
See, for that one, like. I was a lot more emotionally invested than Guardians.
Yes.
Like, I think Guardians was definitely more like a fun, lighthearted
I think
adventure, but Wonder Woman needed to happen, and it's very important. And I didn't cry, but I was teary-eyed, and it's very important to me. And I love her. I love Gal Gadot. Mm-hmm. And I love Wonder Woman.
Yeah, no, that it really is. It was an important movie. Because it's the shitty thing is that there was a lot kind of riding on the success of that movie, but it really shouldn't have been in the first place.
Well, no, the problem is not just because of like the whole woman thing, which is because of the fact that like the DC cinematic universe, most of the movies are shit.
That too. It was coming, through both ends. Really, you have to be able to carry. They're like, oh, we have to trust a female director. I mean, who cares if she directed an Oscar-winning movie? She's a lady, so like, whoa,
Oh man.
And then you have that, and it's one of the few and first like big ticket like female solo superhero movies because somehow Marvel hasn't done it yet. Marvel, they're
working on it.
Right? No, Marvel, you've been in the game for so long.
Marvel's been doing movies like their universe, their structured universe that we've had now has been going on a lot longer than DC.
Exactly, and
so I think Marvel needs to step up.
But I think like I don't think most of the concern was like the woman thing. From like what I've read, I think most of the concern was that like, is it going to be another bad DC movie, or are we actually going to get a movie that's good for once?
It was both. I think from a fan perspective. Okay, this is important. From a fan perspective, it was DC movies have been terrible. Where's this going to go? From like a network, from an overhead, big guys in the closed door room perspective, it was all about like the female part.
Were you in the room?
No,
here's the thing. Because while Wonder Woman has gotten a lot better ratings, has not made as much money as Superman or Batman v Superman, which is bullshit.
Yeah.
At least for the opening weekend, yeah. Which is B to the S.
Hold on.
Because it's a lot better of a movie, but people
it's actually a really good movie. I didn't love the third act. Just because like that whole bit, I'm just kind of like, eh.
Which bit?
Like the final act. I didn't love honestly the weakest part of me the whole movie was the action.
The action was fantastically directed, though. It was like
I know, it was just like
Erika's
I think
least favorite part was when it ended and she was really sad. Even though it was a 2.5 hour movie and it didn't even feel like a 2.5 hour movie. It flowed so well and I wanted more.
I love the action.
Like I'm not saying the action was bad. I'm just saying like it was for me the weakest part, which I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Like I just liked everything so much more.
The movie used slow motion to a fantastic effect.
It did.
Like, you have to be careful about using, I think, a lot of slow motion action scenes because it can like just slow it down and like take you out of it. But I thought they used it really great. A bunch of flips, lots of tricks. It was just so good.
I love everything about the movie.
I would say, technically as of now, like Batman v Superman made more money, but like also that Wonder Woman's still out in theaters. So
I think that means we have to just go out and see Wonder Woman again.
Yeah.
I've already looked up her workout routine. I'm gonna go at it. I'm gonna become
an Amazon woman.
I'm gonna become an Amazon woman.
God, I want to live in that
also,
land.
like the diversity of all the Amazon women, and also all of them were like Olympians, professional athletes. That's amazing.
So from what I've got, Wonder Woman so far has made like the least amount of money, but it's still in theaters, and I could probably pass Man of Steel because that only made
better pass Man of Steel. Fuck Man.
But also technically, like it was also like it was probably because
also it was budget.
They weren't sure, but had like the smallest budget, so like
Okay, let's talk about my favorite part of the movie.
Yes.
No Man's Land.
That was great. Also, can I
hey man, guess what? Wonder Woman is no man. She can pass that land.
No, also what's like really good about her, like the fact of the matter is like she didn't have any real baggage, and she wasn't like super depressed and like all that crap. She's just like, look, I am a hero.
She's
I'm gonna save the world. I am Wonder Woman.
That is a fantastic point. If I can make a point here, because the biggest problem I had with this is both with Man of Steel and Batman v Superman is that they were trying to piggyback off the success of the Dark Knight series and make like a broody, realistic, I am doing air fucking quotes here, gritty superhero.
Yeah, I love my realistic
Superman.
aliens.
But Superman is a very idealistic kind of character. And that can be fine for like a one shot, but once you bring it back for Batman v Superman, these characters who are supposed to represent very different ideals. I talk about this all the time because it bothers me to this day. Characters that represent two very different ideals, if they're really the same the whole time, it makes for a very boring and like a kind of a muddled conflict of a movie. So that's such a great point, because you don't need that to make a good character. You don't have to make it to really feel it. You don't have to relate to a character because they're moody. It's just somebody who wants to do good in the world, who like feels that nobody should go without, in a sense, and can be a really compelling character.
Yeah, and also like her arc is actually interesting too, because she's somebody who's just like, there's good and there's evil, and I'm just gonna kill the evil and we can do this, and then she has to learn that like the world's more complicated than that, and that's like a an interesting character arc. And like she's just like somebody who just has to learn about the world. Also, it was nice, prequel movie, period piece, Chris Pine.
Apparently the boat scene where they're talking is all improv.
Nice.
That was such a good scene.
It was a good scene.
So good.
Like, I want Chris Pine to be in more comedies, honestly. He's so funny.
He does well in, like, that's the thing, is he's a good actor. He can act in many diverse roles, which makes a good actor. Unlike some people, Tom Cruise.
How dare you?
Tom Cruise shade, because I am here for this.
Dude, can you imagine? Here's the thing.
No, guys, we can't, because then a certain religion's going to come after us.
I don't care. I don't want... Unless Scientology wants to sponsor us.
They're not going to want to sponsor us.
Especially not right now. But anyway, can you... Okay.
You know
this
what?
is a bit of a backtrack.
I would say this, like, we're women. Leah Remini will probably just, like, help us out. We'll be good.
So... Something about his recent movie, The Mummy.
Did you see that?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Because we thought about, like, what would actually make a good Mummy remake. My one friend and I, like, if it didn't, just focus on Tom Cruise being like, the Mummy, like, I dug him up. Wait.
Yeah.
If, like, you actually wanted to make a good, like, not even talking about, I know they're gonna make everything, like, intertwine or whatever, because that's what everyone wants to do. If you wanted to make a good Mummy movie, instead of it being Tom Cruise being like, I'm gonna dig this up, oh no, look at what I did, blah, 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 and then, like, focus it on Tom Cruise. What if you focused it on, like, the Mummy, like, a female Egyptian, like, focus on her point of view and, like, rising to, like, be able to, like, take the throne, but, then they realize, oh, we don't want a woman to take on this role, and her being buried alive, and her, like, reincarnating and, like, becoming this strong woman that takes over the world. Wouldn't that be amazing? And, like, you want to root for her in a way?
Yes.
Like, wouldn't that make such a good movie?
Yes, so much
like,
better.
such a better remake than Tom Cruise.
Well, okay, even better proposal. Through her rising again from mummification, she kills Tom Cruise in the process.
Perfect. Even just in the movie, IRL. Just kidding.
It transcends to real life.
I mean, I've seen movies where Tom Cruise is actually, like, acting, and it's actually quite good. I've seen Born on the 4th of July, really good movie, which he's in, and he has to actually, like, act.
He was good at acting, like 30 fucking years ago. It's time to give it a rest.
He did pick interesting movies, and then
it's time to stop.
Well, there's like I'm pretty sure the Mummy girl. Well, I don't know if she had a name in the movie. I don't really care. I just don't care about the Mummy.
Sally the Mummy girl.
I just don't care about the Mummy. But
Sally the Mummy girl.
Like, I think she's supposed to be in this, like, dark universe thing, if it's even going to happen, because I'm pretty sure the Mummy didn't do that well.
Oh no! Well, it from what I heard of it, it's one of those so bad it's funny movies.
Well, it's supposed to be the Mummy, and then in 2019 they're doing Bride of Frankenstein.
What?
And then Untitled Creature from the Black Lagoon, and then Untitled Invisible
Can they
Man.
make that one good?
I don't know.
Like,
Untitled.
oh, Invisible Man.
Invisible Man.
I want Invisible Man if it was actually good.
I think it's going to be Johnny Depp.
Oh, well, can't watch it.
And then Van Helsing. Why can't you watch that?
Sorry, this became a very social justice podcast.
Yeah, it did. We'll get back to the point.
Dara is mad.
I am. We're not talking about this right now. Because
Okay.
look, I've said this. I want this to be like escapism so we don't have to like worry about this shit.
Erica, we can just go start our own podcast.
Call it the social justice warrior shit.
Let's
SJW
look. Listen. I would just say this to people. Like, if anything, like, if any story comes out, like ever, just like
If any story comes out, fake news.
no. Just like
reality is an illusion.
I hate all of you. Just like get all your facts and make your own opinion, and like you just love each other and be happy.
Weird.
I love you,
Anyway,
Dara.
back to this point. So you're doing Invisible Man and Van Helsing.
love my knee breathing.
I'm telling making the list. Anyway,
Okay.
Van Helsing, Wolfman, then why are they doing Bride of Frankenstein before Frankenstein? Dracula, another Dracula, apparently, because Dracula Untold doesn't count. Apparently.
Okay.
Phantom of the Opera, and then Hunchback of Notre Dame. I don't know when. The only one they said is like definitely coming out is Bride of Frankenstein, which is 2019.
Okay.
I don't know when anything else is coming out.
All right. I'm not really feeling any kind of way about that.
Yeah, I
Don't
can't.
really give a heck.
I don't. The only thing that I know
Did you
about
just say a fucking bad word, Kaylin?
we don't have a swear jar.
Oh god.
The only thing I know is that Bill Cotton is directing it, so make of that what you will.
Alrighty.
Sorry, this is really off topic because I was just looking up upcoming movies. Can we be glad? Is Planet of the Apes almost over?
I sure
have you seen
fucking
any of
hope
those?
so.
Have you guys seen any of those movies though?
I've seen one of them. I don't like that kind of stuff. It freaks me out, man.
So it just freaks you out, but that doesn't mean it's not a bad movie. Like those, I've seen both. Like Rise of the Planet of the Apes and
I
the
saw
Dawn.
the first one with James Franco.
That one's actually
alright.
that's probably like I haven't seen War though, but like Dawn of the Planet of the Apes is fantastic.
Really?
Oh my god, I
I'll
love
take
that
your
movie.
word for it.
And Rise is actually really good too. I think Dawn's better,
Okay.
and this one actually looks really good too. Ward looks really good. So like yeah, definitely Rise is probably the weakest, but it's still a really good movie.
That is 4 Planet of the Apes movies. Let's evaluate that. It's a lot of-
Well, there's also like the
there's
the
the
60s one. We're not going to count the Tim Burton one.
There's a whole series of those.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is
that's
like
a
the
lot of
prequel series. So like after this one, I think that's going to lead into
Okay.
the Charlton Heston ones.
Movies that should end: Planet of the Apes, Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yes.
I saw the 5th one in the theaters.
I think we talked about this on our last.
That I like those movies.
Yeah. Well,
I said,
know
like,
that
I
you saw it and it was like a fun movie.
No, here's the thing. So like, because like I actually the first one's genuinely good. It's a lot of fun. There's interesting characters. I enjoyed them. The second one's also like not as good, but still pretty good. And then the rest of them are just candy. So the 5th one, let me tell you about it. So take the plots from the first 3 movies and then just like smush them together. That's the 5th one.
Okay.
Because like literally there's like plot points. You've got like a kid trying to like save his father from a curse. You got ghost pirates. You got all the other characters. You've got like drunkards. You've got a romance.
They can't have a movie without drunkards.
You've got a romance.
Can't have a movie podcast without a couple drunkards either. Hey.
We're just gonna get You got a romance, and I'm trying to remember this movie. You've got them get them going on a journey to find the MacGuffin. You got them finding the MacGuffin. You got them destroying the MacGuffin. Spoiler alert, because I don't think y'all are gonna see this movie.
I don't give a
Destroying.
shit.
Neither did I. My dad. I was just like, I don't really care if I see it in theaters. They destroyed the MacGuffin fairly easily, and also they make the 4th movie entirely pointless. Like you don't need to watch the 4th movie.
Yeah, well, the 4th movie was more like, we need money, but also we don't really have a plot, but we got Johnny Depp, let's make a movie.
Well, also, so like there's like
And mermaids.
Yeah. But I will say this, like, I found the romance and, like, the characters, like, a bit more interesting than the 4th one, mainly because, like, they actually connect to the plot.
Yeah.
And also, so, like, you hear that, like, Orlando Bloom's in the movie, and then you hear, like, spoiler alert, like, there's, like, a cameo by Keira Knightley. They had
That's
them...
a spoiler? I thought that was common knowledge.
I don't know if it was. Anyway. Because she's not going to show up till the end. So, like, and I think they're trying to make a 6th one to, like, tie everything together.
They don't need to.
They don't. But
they don't.
Here's the thing about people who are maybe excited for, like, Orlando Bloom to be in this movie, because I thought he was going to be in more. They had both of those actors for a day. Maybe they had Orlando Bloom for 2. Mm-hmm. That's it. He's in the beginning. He's in the end. That's it.
Okay.
And then it's like, so, because then, like, the guy, and, like, the main character's, like, his son. Yeah. Because apparently it takes place, like, 19 years after the 3rd one. Because he's 19.
Yeah.
And then, what was it? And then, like, he's just he wants to break his father's curse so that he can see his dad. And then Javier Bardem comes in, and I cannot understand him. Because he just got, like, all of this, like, makeup. And then, I actually like the way they kind of did this effects for him, because he's a ghost pirate.
Ghost pirate.
And, like, some of the ways they did the effects, it's like some of these, like, bodies are just kind of, like, blown up, but, like, it still kind of works.
If your goal isn't to be a ghost pirate, is life really worth living?
Yeah, but then you can't, like, eat anything or, like, drink anything.
Says who?
Says the rules of the Pirates movies. Do you not remember the first one?
That's not true, Barbosa.
No, I try to forget it because I thought it was kind of bad.
They could eat, but, like, they couldn't taste anything.
Oh.
I thought that the movies were kind of bad.
No, the first one's good.
Thought it was kind of bad.
They're kind of pulpy in a way.
Yeah.
Like, thought it was just a little okay.
Also, like, to be fair, I did like the girl in the movie because she's in jail for witchcraft, but that's because she knows about astronomy really well.
I'm sorry, Caitlin.
She knows about astronomy really well, and, like, she knows all that stuff, and what was it, like, horology? Because they kept making a joke about that.
I also
what's it called? I don't know what it's called.
Studying horse.
That was the joke. It was something like horology or something.
Horticulture?
Yeah, that.
With plants and shit?
Yeah, I think. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah, plants. That's what I meant. Yeah.
Well, like, they made a joke that, like, she studied horse.
Yeah, I know, man.
That was the joke.
You.
All right.
Well, like, she was actually, like, so, like, obviously, because it's, like, the 1700s, they were going to hang her for witchcraft. And she was actually really smart, because she escaped out of prison on her own accord the first time. Good for her.
Fuck yeah.
And she's like, and there's like a song where she actually goes into like a place and it says like no, like you need shoes and like there's no women allowed. Mm-hmm. And she's like trying to fix it. And then like they have like points where they can like make jokes and then like they don't. And I'm like, what the heck? Like the one point where she actually fixes this guy's telescope and he just yells out witch. And I wanted her to say like, wait, how am I a witch because I know this shit and yet you know this shit and you're not a witch?
Because
I don't know why.
Oh wait, we can't make social justice.
I don't.
No, there you can because that's the 1700s.
Because she's a woman.
Exactly, because it's 1700s.
I don't know why I thought you said something about like a girl fixing a guy's telescope. I thought it was going to turn into a dick joke.
I also thought that as well.
I thought like that's where you're going with that. I thought you were going to make a dick joke.
Hey man, you can telescope, but you can't scope his dick. I'm really funny when I'm drunk, right, Caitlin?
I think you're hilarious.
And then there's like the bit at the end where, cause spoiler alert, like the two attractive people get together in the end.
Oh, I thought it'd be like spoiler alert. There's pirates.
Which, like, to be fair, there's like
spoiler alert. The heteros are at it again.
To be fair, they have better chemistry than the other two, in the fourth one. So they have better chemistry than them.
Yeah, there's like some rando.
But there's like this bit where like he's about to kiss her and then she just like slaps him. And I wanted them to be a joke saying like, how about like they don't get together right now? Because they do have chemistry. It's like I wouldn't mind them getting together later. Yeah. So I would have been Spanish like slap. She's like, I'm not into you. And I'd be like, oh, okay. And then there you go.
Yeah. I don't know.
So that was Pirates 5.
Anyway.
Basically, I mean, you know, it's fine.
Out of the past movies you've seen since like May, which one has been your favorite? Like new movies that's come.
Wonder Woman.
Same. Guardians is a second.
Guardians is close. Like I love Guardians for like
it's different, definitely different.
Yes. Guardians is such an interesting movie. Like, just gonna circle back real quick. Guardians 2 is super interesting because I don't think you can compare it to the first one because
definitely
they're very
not
different. Like the way they're structured and the way like they flow, very different movies, which I really like. But that means I can't compare the two because I adore the first Guardians of the Galaxy. I really like the second one. I thought it was just a really good movie, but I can't.
I think like also part of like the hard part is like. Everyone had such low expectations for Guardians.
Yeah.
Like the first movie coming out, like especially when they found out like Chris Pratt was going to be the star in it for some reason.
Probably because they did comedy at that point.
Yeah.
So.
Well, like
it's
it is a comedy movie in a way.
It is.
Oh, yeah.
But so there's such low expectations for Guardians, and then, you know, it comes out and it's like, oh wait, this is like the best fucking movie in my whole life, kind of. And then, you know, Guardians 2, it's like a different expectation, so it's kind of hard to judge them both and say like which one I think is the better movie, like objectively.
I think, like, honestly, like, I think I probably still go with Guardians just because, like, again, like I said, like with Wonder Woman, like, I did have a problem with the third act. That was the point where I was getting kind of bored. The villain wasn't great. I mean, it was fine.
He was a planet. That's pretty
No,
intense.
Wonder Woman.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, I thought you meant like...
No. Like, for Guardians, because, like, the one thing that Marvel's always had a problem with was, like, their villains are kind of... Nah,
True.
not good. I would put Ego in, like, probably not, like, up there with, like, Loki, and there was another really good villain.
That's a great fucking question.
No, there's another one, isn't there?
Who is a good
I don't know.
villain?
I'm trying to remember.
Because they're all kind of shit.
No. Oh. I know there was another one that people thought was actually really good.
I feel like for Civil War,
thinking
the
about
villain
Ultron.
was good because
He was pretty middling.
it's very political and very non-violent in a way, but he caused all this violence.
He was like more like a middle villain for me, where it's like I liked him.
Zemo was good, actually. I like Zemo.
No, I liked him.
Yeah, Zemo.
I know there's another movie.
Yeah,
people
that's
like
what
the
his
villain.
name was. I forgot because he isn't purple in the movie.
Exactly.
Like he's
They're
just
supposed to
such
be
a different character in the
Just a purple
movie.
dude, and he has like fur.
I was not like, oh, sorry, I am a comic nerd, like boy, girl. Yep. I say boy like as in B-O-Y or not.
B-O-I?
Wait, yeah, B-O-I. Boy.
Yeah, boy. Yeah.
I could have sworn there was another villain that people really liked. Okay, but if you're listening,
list them off
put in
there?
the comments if there's another villain that's actually really good in the Marvel universe.
Is there an actual good film?
Is there an actual
Besides Loki.
Besides Loki, is who else
I
is
mean,
there?
whenever Thanos does make his appearance.
Okay, so like Jeff Bridges in the Iron Man.
Yeah.
The whatever was in Hulk. I haven't seen Hulk.
I think it was the fucking general guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Mickey Rourke and Sam Rockwell in Iron Man 2. Then Loki. Then Red Skull in Captain America.
Then Loki again.
Then Loki again. Then technically Ben Kingsley or Guy Pearce, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. Christopher Eccleston in Thor: The Dark World. I'm just using their names. Which
so bad.
was it technically Bucky the villain in Winter Soldier?
No.
I didn't see Winter Soldier.
No, he wasn't.
I didn't see. I don't know. I didn't see.
No, he wasn't.
Okay, then I'm wrong.
Okay. And
I said I didn't see the movie.
No, I thought you were
That white
just...
dude.
Isn't it always? Isn't it always?
Then Ronan and Nebula in Guardians of the Galaxy.
I mean,
Nebula is like
I like Nebula.
an anti-villain.
an anti-hero.
Not just like an
Ultron,
anti-
which was like kind of he was okay.
I thought Ultron was entirely
I
okay.
wish Ultron was a little less comedic and more scary.
And his age actually lasted an age and not like 35 minutes.
And then what was his name in
Yellow
Ant-Man?
Jacket.
That one.
Oh yeah, so forgettable.
Then Zemo, and then Mads Mikkelsen and Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange was really good, though.
I did like Doctor Strange.
I really
Did you see? You haven't seen it yet?
I didn't see it. Okay, did you guys see it in theaters?
Yes, I did.
Okay, I feel like it's such a different movie because I did not see it in theaters.
Did you not like it?
And it was just
Probably.
entirely.
Oh, like the whole, like...
Oh, yeah, I know. I told you to see it in 3D, and you
was
clearly didn't
totally
listen.
just... Oh.
So I feel like it was a very visual movie.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah.
When you take away like the theater experience of it, it's kind of like Gravity in that sense. I felt like it's a great.
I told you that. I told you that. I remember this podcast. I told you that.
Yeah, I know. We talked about that.
But like, granted, compared to Gravity, because I don't actually like Gravity. I at least had fun with like I could tell that I could watch Doctor Strange again and like on Netflix and I'd be happy.
Yeah, well,
I could never watch Gravity again.
Yeah, I mean, I saw it like at home, and like on a pretty decent sized screen, but like it just didn't grab me. I think the way it would have if I was in a theater. So in that
Yeah, but that's your fault. Get over it.
In that sense, it's I was looking not as close as to the visuals. I was looking closer at like plot and characters, and it like was entirely
Well, I told you that. Like, if you take away the magic, it's basically the first Iron Man.
yeah. So, well, what Marvel movie isn't the first Iron Man?
Okay, speaking of, just because like the trailer came out like fairly recently for Marvel, specifically Black Panther.
Oh, Black Panther.
It's gonna be real good.
I'm looking forward to Black Panther.
I'm looking forward to that mainly because I like the director a lot. I like Black Panther and Civil War.
Yeah,
like
it's great.
I think this is only the director's like third film, but like his other two are really good. Well, I've only seen one of them because they did Fruitvale Station with Michael B. Jordan about like the guy who got killed on New Year's Eve. I don't know the movie, but I heard it was really good. And then he did Creed, which is really good. Mm-hmm. I think Michael B. Jordan's in this one too.
Oh yeah,
I think that's just
Michael B. Jordan.
I think
mostly I like Michael B. Jordan because I really liked him in Chronicle.
I think he's I think he's the villain in this movie.
Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, because
I thought Andy Serkis was the villain.
Maybe.
Well, soon.
Well, because so here's the Wikipedia plot for Michael B. Jordan's character. He plays Eric Am I echoing? It sounded like I was echoing for a second.
I don't know.
Okay. Eric Killmonger. I can't pronounce it. Anyway, a Wakandan exile who seeks to overthrow
T'Challa.
Thank you.
Hello.
Then that does sound kind of antagonistic, but I'm looking forward to it.
And then Lupita
the whole cast is great.
Lupita
Like, well, it sounds a little antagonistic.
Well, also Lupita Nyong'o's in it, which I love.
Yes.
Who else is in
What
it?
a lady.
Angela Bassett's in it. Forrest Whitaker's in it. I think they're playing his parents.
That makes sense.
And
well,
then-
no, wait.
His dad
died in Civil War.
Well, I mean, there might be
Oh, no, I'm wrong.
But yeah,
it says an elder statesman in Wakanda. I forgot about that part. Angela Bassett's playing
I'm
his mom
like,
now.
that was a main part in Civil War.
I'm pretty sure Civil War is like still on Netflix. I have not watched it since I saw it.
It's on Netflix?
I think it
That's
is.
a good one. That's one of my.
I have my computer up, so let's check this out.
So, like, very politicalness, like,
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
I really liked it.
So I'm super looking forward to Black Panther. Also,
Same.
I just want my Captain Marvel movie, guys.
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna be like, we gotta wait till what, 2019?
Guys, as soon as Captain Marvel comes out, I'm excited because then I can totally go against her for Halloween.
Oh, they have it.
Yes, you can.
Well, in the comics, not like the movie, she's probably gonna have the long hair in the movie, but like I have like that same haircut.
You
and I was
do.
like, hell yes.
You are.
Fucking yes.
They have a director for them. They have a director for Captain Marvel now. Looks like.
Yeah, who is it?
Anna Boden and Ryan Fleck. They work together apparently.
Okay.
So. And what have they done together? They've done Half Nelson.
No.
That's the one with Ryan Gosling got like Oscar nomination for it. Yeah, I think so. What else have they done? Let me check. Baghead Sugar.
Oh, it's kind of a funny story.
Oh, yeah.
That's a really good book, but I haven't read I haven't watched the movie.
No, it says like they did director. They were.
Is that what Ryan wants?
No, that's just what they do.
Sugar, which looks like their most. Oh, that looks interesting.
I think Sugar did really well.
I mean, I don't know if it did look great, but like, yeah, it looks like they mainly they haven't done a ton. But yeah, sure, why not? Edit some.
My life is in your hands. Treat it wisely.
No.
I mean, there's good like women on the television. We got Jessica Jones.
I still
That
haven't
was
seen Jessica Jones.
why.
Was that you didn't like that?
No, I meant why haven't you watched it?
I have listened.
I've only seen like 8 episodes because like I think I've only seen like
it's only 12 episodes, Dara.
I know I got.
Do you know what I did? I watched it all in one go.
I can't do that. I get distracted.
Honey, it's David Tennant.
Just like I haven't
know.
finished.
And also, Jessica Jones.
I know, and he's creepy in that
was
show.
so good. That that was definitely the best Netflix series so far.
I don't, because like I like Daredevil more. It's like a show. I think Jessica Jones is the more important show from what I've seen, but I prefer Daredevil just because like some of like more like technical reasons.
Out of all those Netflix Marvel shows, I've only seen half of Luke Cage because I started watching it with my brother, and I'm like, okay, Tom, we have to finish it, but he's always off doing things. So this is a call out to my fucking younger brother. Tom, get your shit together so we can watch shows together.
Yeah.
I hope your dad listens to this after
really
you
hope my
said
dad-
not to, and then you're like, Tommy, why haven't you watched a show with your sister?
Yeah. You slut.
Oh my god. Slut. Anyway, so this is a happy show, guys. Also,
Happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday, Dara. This is
This is going to go out after my birthday, though.
Yeah, we're going to put this out at some time around
because we don't have enough episodes.
Listen, you don't have to tell them that.
I don't care. Look, we need to be honest with our audience.
Yeah.
Sometimes we record enough and then we realize we might not have enough stuff.
Actually, that's the first time that's happened.
That is the first time that's
I've actually been consistently putting things out instead of waiting a month to put an episode out. Anyway.
That one.
My name is Kayla.
Look, we'll get better at this like once I get a real job and I can actually like afford Adobe and then I can help edit and actually get better at editing.
Kaylin's like, finally becoming accountable for my action.
Look, Kaylin is like a motherfucking boss.
Aw, shut up.
She's my role model.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Also, like, okay, can we circle back here to before we start recording because I really wanted to tell my Cabela's story.
Oh yeah, go
I
ahead.
thought you said before we started, and I was like, what?
Let's take it back to the
Okay,
Erika
go.
was conceived. No, okay, so wait, a little backstory here. We're
Going.
talk about movies
This
and
is
TV
definitely. This seems like a really 180 about talking about
We're talking about
Cabela's.
Cabela's.
all the fucking time.
And then I'm like, what the hell's Cabela's? Because apparently I don't live in Bumblefuck.
No. So we're going to go to the beginning of this conversation as we were talking about the show Tim Allen's The Last Man Standing. I don't know how some of you people feel about this show, but I've heard a lot of people who I am acquainted with through one means or another complain that is canceled because of those liberal Hollywood assholes.
Which, like, from like I said, as far as I can tell, that might be.
I thought it was because Tim Allen wanted money. If you know the actual reason,
Hold on.
All I
Keep
know.
going, I'll look it up.
Wait, all I know is that today I learned Reddit TIL. Buzz Lightyear is a conservative, and I don't know how I feel about that.
Here's how you should feel about it. You shouldn't give a fuck. Who cares what he's like?
But he's
very much plays
Buzz
into the show.
Lightyear Stark
It's
man.
really interesting. So for those of you who aren't in the heartland of America, maybe you don't
We're not even in the.
Wait, is Pennsylvania the heart?
it's more like the spleen.
That sounds about right.
And so for those Last Man Standing is basically Home Improvement from the 90s, except you take out 3 boys and you put in 3 girls, and instead of like a whatever Home Improvement show, you put in Cabela's, and to that our dear friend Dara asked, well, what's Cabela's? So I'm gonna enlighten some of y'all to what Cabela's is here. Cabela's, for those who don't live in Bumblefuck, because Dara here, she lives in a nice, beautiful suburb.
I mean,
outside of a
it's
major
kind of
city.
Bumblefuckish.
I've been to your
Honey.
town. I've been to your town. It is the farthest thing from Bumblefuck.
To be fair, like, yeah, it did take us like 2 minutes to get to the movie theater, which we can't. If you come up there, we can't actually go to there
Do you know
now.
how long it takes me to get to a movie theater? At least 15 minutes, and that's even if I want to go to the shitty movie theater.
To be
If I
fair,
wanna go to a nice-ass movie theater, I gotta drive like 25
20 minutes is to the shitty movie theater.
To be
for me
fair, we
too.
can't. That is actually like the shitty theater.
But Kaylin and I both live in different towns that are both Bumbles.
Yeah, because
I would say like that theater, like it is the shitty theater, but like they're redoing it now. So
okay, well, isn't it great to be lived in privileged America?
shut up.
So the interesting thing here is that Pennsylvania is like, it's like 3 cities and then a bunch of like nothing in between all of them.
Wait, Pittsburgh, Philly, what else?
Like Harrisburg. It's Harrisburg / Penn State, kind of. They're different.
I feel Oh, I can't. No, not good. Okay, continue.
I know. If you're a Pennsylvania resident and you dare say something negative about Penn State, you better get ready to pick your ass up and leave. Anyway, so
I might have to change my name right now.
TBH. But anyway, so if you're living in one of these armpits of the beautiful state of Pennsylvania, you may know a Cabela's, which is a giant ass hunting and fishing store. It's huge. I know the one near me. It's like 2 stories, but it looks like it's like 5 stories tall.
I think mine's 3 stories.
2 or 3. That sounds.
Yeah.
I feel like we're probably going to the same one because I have to.
We
drive a little
probably
bit.
do.
We're probably like meeting in the middle there.
I got a Whole Foods that's like moving.
Oh, honey.
I wish I had a Whole Foods.
You want Whole Foods? Try the entire animal is still intact and on display at this fucking store.
True life.
I'm trying to honestly, like, I don't think there's like many places that are actually like several stories high. Granted, the mall's pretty close to my house.
Okay, so
wait. So yeah, imagine Park City Mall, but it's full of dead animals.
It's literally it's huge. It's like all hunting, all fishing, some camping. There's like a fucking restaurant or some shit in there too. Like I don't know, and it's literally full of like taxidermy. Like, imagine, and it's not just deer. I really want to stress this here. It's not just like things that you'd go find out in hunting season, like some rabbits, some deer. There's a fucking polar bear.
It's literally every animal.
Like, there's a lion, there's a zebra, and there's like picture of like people like posing next to like elephants they've killed, and this hurts me deep inside as a person. So I had an interesting, my first experience there was a horrifying one because I'm like, wow, look at the cute animals. Oh no,
they were killed.
They were killed brutally. And even if it's like, sometimes it's not like the real one, but it's like a replica of someone that actually like, you know, an animal that actually died. And people love this store. Like this is like, people adore it. Like it is a staple of small town life. And people are always wearing like the hats. You know, the people with the hats. They always got the hat.
Yes.
They got the camo hat that says Cabela's on it.
In fact, my uncle's when we did Secret Santa one year, I think my uncle's Christmas wish was a Cabela's calendar.
That sounds about right. Like, it's all camo. Like everyone who shops there wears camo. And I'm surprised I can see them, but it's like just picture.
I know, right?
Walking camo. I
don't know how I see them. I see their face, and that's about it.
They're literally wearing like head to toe in camouflage. Also, something really important to note here: if you're a fan of firearms, you will love this place. There's like racks and racks of firearms. So my personal experience that has scarred me for life and makes me never want to go to a Cabela's again, besides seeing the dozens of taxidermied creatures from, you know, the mountains of Pennsylvania ranging to the savannah in Africa. I was just walking around doing my own thing, and I see this dude, right? And this dude is just walking around, just like some kind of middle-aged kind of, you know, from humble beginning folk. And this dude has a handgun on him. All right, so I'm gonna paint this picture. He has the handgun, and it's in his waistband. Like, he doesn't have a holster for it, right? It's just literally in the back. And it's not on the side. It's in the back, tucked into his jeans. I'm pretty sure his jeans were like those elastic kind, like those like old people guys do. They're tucked into and just hanging out in the back. And just the whole, like the hand part is like sticking out. So this guy doesn't have a gun holster, right? This is very important information. I'm like, why do you just have a gun just on you? Like, it's a handgun too. It's not even like a hunting gun. This isn't like, if you're at the hunting store, I understand why you have a hunting gun. Maybe you're getting it repaired. Maybe you're coming in. Maybe you just purchased one.
They have to practice on the taxidermy animals.
Boy, you can't get your first target. We
gotta go to Cabela.
Go to Cabela's. You gotta start slow, and by slow I mean so slow they don't move because they're fucking dead. So why the fuck is this guy have a gun in the back, sticking in the back of his pants? This is a very important question. And like,
for aesthetics.
Like, this is like some cop shit gun. Like, this guy was a cop. I'm pretty sure does this guy have a license to carry? Does your license to carry include the fact that you're just gonna stick it out of your pants? Like, coming out of your Fruit of the Looms?
It like literally comes out of his butt crack.
There's probably like, that bullet's gonna come out. It's gonna go right between your cheeks, good sir.
I mean, the safety was probably on.
Well, the safety wasn't on in my mental state, okay? I did not feel safe standing near this man, because I don't know what the
like, you're talking about, like, how big this place is. I totally understand, because I was thinking about it. I've got a Costco that big nearby.
Oh yeah, probably. Yeah. Fucking Costco. Costco is like the nice whole.
I'm pretty sure like
place.
Like honestly, like
giant honey ass fishing store.
there's like 5 different directions from like my house to like other places. I'm pretty sure we've got like 1 of everything like somewhere, maybe 2 of everything.
Can I share this one review and comment on it from Cabela's?
Oh
yes, please.
So I visited Cabela's for the first time. This is a large outdoor store with many fabulous displays.
Fabulous.
This is the one that started, like, I immediately got a concerned state.
Yes.
First of all, there's a dog show going on along the sidewalk. And I'm like, were they taxidermy dogs? Like, it's my first thought. I'm like, do you really want to take your dogs to Cabela's? Like...
Spot, look, see that guy? Yeah, that's gonna be you in 10 years. Hanging right over my mantle.
Hey, Spot.
I mean, like, okay, like, I don't really feel like getting into a gun debate right now, but like...
I'm sorry, Dare.
I don't
Here's, I think, okay, so like, if we want to talk about, I'm pretty sure like we just have like different views on stuff on like...
Yeah.
Like, honestly, like, my thing with, okay, I'll get into this, like, there's, like, there's some guns, like, that are, like, machine guns, whenever I think they should be banned, but, like, if somebody, like, wants to own, like, a handgun because they feel protected by it, and you're, like, mentally capable of it, go ahead. And if you, like, my rule with hunting is, it's kind of, I saw this in Hannibal once, which is why I approve of it, although, that guy...
I watched it in this TV show where this guy murders a lot of people. And that's where I get a lot of my guidance
but his idea was that, like, you, like, can, like, shoot and kill an animal, but then you use, like, every part of its body, or, like, most of it for the most part, which I'm also fine with.
Yeah, okay, yeah, so, no, I agree with you, like, I don't have a problem with people, like, if you have a license to carry, like, to, like, own a gun and, like, use it for hunting, like, whatever, that's fine. But why the fuck are you bringing a handgun?
Maybe you need to get it fixed.
Why do you not feel safe at Cabela's?
There's a lot of guns there already, sir.
There's a ton of guns there. Like, I'm sure in a moment's notice, you could take up arms fairly easily. And really, you seem like the type of person who belongs in a place like this. Why are you the one concerned for your safety here? If anyone should be concerned for their safety, it's my liberal hippie ass coming into your store. But, and I'm wearing flannel. I'm not wearing flannel for the same reasons as they're wearing flannel. I'm wearing flannel for very different reasons.
Like, very 180 reasons.
Yeah, you wear more flannel than anybody I know.
But it's for very different reasons.
Different reasons, Tara.
Kayla and I think, were just like... I mean, it's kind of like someone that doesn't... Kaylin and I went into Cabela's, which is similar to someone that doesn't believe in magic goes to Disney World. We're gonna have a bad time.
We're gonna have a really bad time. So that was my Cabela's story, and I hope you appreciate that.
Okay. I found out, so I found the Wikipedia page for Last Man Standing, and it said the cancellation thing.
Yeah.
It sounds fairly sketchy. Most of all, it just kind of seems like money, but not because, like, actors wanted money. Mm-hmm. It just, like, it says a thing saying, like, the network, because, like, they had it with 20th Century Fox TV, that was, like, their partner, and the network, ABC, canceled the show. Says there was a contract between 20th Century Fox Television and ABC, that 20th Century Fox will cover the cost of the production for 6 seasons, and that expired. Mm-hmm. And if they renewed, and basically if they renewed the series for a 7th season, ABC would be required to pick up the production costs.
Okay.
So that sounds like that's probably the biggest reason.
Okay, so it's basically changing hands too much, and then
yeah, but here's what it was. So, like, according to, like, this thing, it was their second most watched sitcom. So okay. I'm like, hey, this is still bringing in money. So I'm kind of on, like, the peoples who really like the show side. Like, this doesn't seem right. Mm-hmm. So I still like you, Tim Allen. You're Santa Claus.
Oh God, I can make so many jokes right now. Anyway.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it did. It looked like it was, like, pretty standard and stuff. I was also so I was telling Kaylin about the glorious that is Chick Tracts, which I learned about. Remember? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, I know what Chick Tracts are. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
I've seen them a while ago.
Well, I'm Jewish, so I don't know this shit. Anyway.
Well, I wasn't given them personally. My religious whatever little religious upbringing I had definitely did not.
Well, I learned about it from these guys from the Bible Reloaded, Hugo and Jake, who are awesome. So
I feel like, did I see something from them? I think I did.
Well, they actually sued a film company because they screwed them over.
Oh, really?
The Cristiano brothers, who they made the movie Second Glance and the Hey Scotty Jesus Man Gift, and they kept like bringing down their like videos for copyright. Oh, even though it was like fair use, and they tried to like there's too much alcohol in my brain. I can't think of the word. Flag them for like 5 videos. Which for copyright, and 3 of them they reviewed the movie, but like they only showed like pictures and like a little bit of audio, which is okay. And then 2 of them, they weren't even talking about movie; they were talking about their like conflicts with this like one guy. So then they like asked their fans to help raise the money, and then they sued them. And I think the rule, I don't know what the settlement was. I never actually finished that video, but I think they just basically can't, like, the Cristiano brothers aren't allowed to like take down their video unless they have like a legitimate reason. So apparently,
I too.
Back to the point. So I was on the Chick Track website, and they made a new one out, and I was reading it, and I don't get it. So like apparently there's this woman, and she like makes her husband some lunch, or I guess, and then there's a storm, and then there's a sinkhole, and the guy doesn't die. You know, and he's like, I'm gonna thank my lucky stars, and the firefighter's like, that wasn't lucky stars, sir. God had mercy on you. And then there's like this whole thing.
Not even like God gave like, you know, did you a solid, just like gave you mercy. Like, shit, man, you deserve to like die.
And then I'm trying to read this part. So it's like, I think God was telling you something. What do you mean? Or then the firefighter says like, why did you have to bring religion into it? And I'm like, you're the one who brought religion into it. Not religion. It's what do you mean? Not religion. It's the Lord. And you don't sound ready to meet him. And then the husband and wife are talking about what the fireman said.
Well, isn't it because technically, I'm sorry, I was half listening. I was drunk listening. Isn't it because like the fireman saved him?
I get no. Wait, hold on. No, his wife saved him.
Well, I think that's the thing. It's just like,
and there's a dog.
Great. A+. Now that you mentioned that one part about the dog, my guilty pleasure, petting dogs.
That's everybody's. And then there's like a more Jesus stuff. Blah blah blah. It's like they tell like Jesus stories, and I'm just like, I don't really care. What?
Oh, I got.
They're not drawn that bad, although I'm pretty sure like they use computers and whatever. Yeah, that one's not that good. And then they're like, I want to be saved. There's like weird ones in here. Like, I went through them today a little bit. So the categories include abandoned, abortion, anger, basic gospel, Bible stories, Black Track series,
Black Tracks,
Catholicism, child abuse, Christmas, communism, creation, demons, drugs, alcohol, STDs. Ecumenism?
Ecumenism? Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
End time prophecies, evolution, false religions.
Fuck, wasn't there like a fucking Chick Track series that, like, not a series, but like a comic series about like fucking D&D or some shit?
Oh, Dark Dungeons? That's a Chick Track.
Yeah, and then they made it like a terrible movie out of it.
Yeah, I think I've seen that one. I've seen bits of the movie, but I actually read that Chick Track, and like I think they just like added stuff for the movie, but like for Christians, for teens, forgiveness, gangs, global warming, greed.
Global warming. Oh,
hold on.
I'm about to get ready to get salty.
There's only one.
You mean the man, the myth, the legend?
No. Okay, so the
global warming.
What was that? Many claim excessive heat buildup will destroy the earth. They're right, but it's not coming the way they expect. I think they mean hell.
Oh,
hold on.
That's clever.
Global warming, it's coming. You had your chance. We warned you, but you ignored us. Now you will pay the price because you caused it. Is this the end of the world? It sounds like Tomorrowland. Oh. Grand scientists gracefully counsel us little people on climate change and the coming dangers of global warming.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Master the temperature. It's still rise. Master the temperature. This guy looks like Igor. The temperatures are still rising.
like Frankenstein Igor, or like
yes.
former. Okay.
We've just created global warming.
I'm gonna cut that part out when I edit.
Are they right? Is Mother Earth doomed because of us? They must be right because they're scientists. But wait, let's think about this. You ready?
What?
I was gonna give you the reason.
Give the reason.
Back in the Dark Ages, when the Catholic Church ruled the known world, no one dared question their wisdom when they said, "Do penance, the world will end before the year 1000." Wait.
I thought this wasn't a political podcast.
It's not. No, but this is religion. It's different.
What's the politics?
I don't mind it, but this is funny. I don't really mind talking. I feel like religion's okay.
What are the two things, Dara? What are the two fucking things you're not supposed to talk about, huh? Well, the first one's politics, so we gotta cover politics. We covered that one. The second one.
Fine, then we can talk about politics. I'm just gonna disagree at some point with you guys.
What's the second one?
Erica. Religion.
Shit, bro, you got it. You got
what do I win?
4.5 GPA forever.
Whose birthday is this?
Well, hey man, it's still not yours.
That's true.
It's your unbirthday.
Can I finish this chick track, please? Because I think Caitlin's interested.
Oh, God.
Do penance. The world will end before the year 1000. Amen. 3 weeks from now? I guess whatever. The little people were terrified when they could turn for help to Mother Church, of course. Poor peasants brought gifts to the monastery. This is for God. Bless you, my child. Father, take my goose. The night before the end was spent in terror, weeping and praying. They heard a wonderful song. We made it! The world didn't end! We're still alive! Probably because most of the time people say that they're wrong. Why are you here, my son? We want our cows back. Your cow? No, you gave that cow to God. It's not your cow. It's God's cow.
Holy.
We're keeping it.
That's how. That's how Swiss cheese is made, because it's cultured holy milk. Bam.
We're keeping it here for him. But Father, we're starving. We'll pray. Maybe God will allow us to sell the cow back to you. How much property do you have? In hard times, there's winners and losers. Guess who made out like a bandit? The church? I guess. And then it talks about like more prophecies that happened like in 1999. And then the one in 2011. Climate scientists and environmental activists. We're one step closer to climate Armageddon.
Way. Oh, God. Okay, that's enough chick tracks for now.
I read one.
That's enough.
I can't find I'm pretty sure the one that's like banned isn't on here. Because there's a couple that are banned.
Banned?
Yeah, like there's... if you guys watch The Bible Reloaded, there's one called Lisa, and they did a one on that, and it's the banned chick track.
Oh.
Because it's about, child rape.
Kayla's gonna have fun editing this.
This exact moment where that sound I just made is.
I think we're just gonna have Kaylin do that. Like, it's gonna be that, and she's gonna add it in for 5 minutes.
I can't find. There's another one about child rape too, but that one's not banned.
God, let's not.
Have you thought about that little X button right there?
Wait, there's one of Mormons. I want to see if it says that Mormons are wrong. You guys keep talking. I'm just gonna read through.
Oh God. Yo, we haven't dived into those pretzels yet.
Hi.
I know. Why? Hey.
Hi.
Hey.
How's it going, Kayla?
It's going pretty good. How are you?
Good. How are you?
It's going pretty good. How's it
Look,
going?
we can all think differently as long as we all love each other.
What?
I don't know.
What?
I'm just making fun of.
What is that?
Like, I'm just gonna make fun of.
What is
Love? Baby, don't hurt me.
Don't hurt me.
I read the one about like we have to save the Jews, and it was like, yeah, like the British people weren't there for the Jewish people when they needed them, and now they're not even a world power anymore. And I'm like, wait,
what? Oh, I remember you telling me about that. That was all kinds of stupid.
it was weird.
It's all kinds of hecked. All right.
Hey, man, stop fucking swearing.
Satan comes to Salem. Probably. Who knows?
In comes to Salem. He's gonna have
Dude, I was watching like so many.
Hold on. I mainly want to find the D&D one.
I was watching a lot of Unsolved, and there was one about like the Salem witch trials. Didn't they basically just have like a lot of just poison or bad grain, and they were all like hallucinating?
I think it's like a couple different things that may have been it. They just would make.
There also could have been actual witches and demons.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Tripping.
I've seen a couple episodes of the show Salem. There's some real witches. I want to finish that show though, real bad.
There's some actual demons.
Demons.
I found the D&D chick track.
Okay, it's long as fuck, isn't it?
No,
There's a couple. Is there more?
apparently, like the movie just added stuff. But this is kind of like, it's
I
basically
saw like a review of it.
we saw the end of the movie.
They made a whole movie based on it.
It was like
These girls get into like D&D, and then the one girl like dies in D&D,
Oh.
and then
My god, yeah, I saw that. It's so bad.
and then like as you can see, Erika in this picture, she hangs herself.
it was so
this is a really important message to all the kids out there. Don't role play or you'll die. This includes also in the bedroom too. Really, the only acceptable
role playing is praying to our Lord and Savior.
the only acceptable way
Who is
to
our Lord?
fornicate
Who is our Lord and
is with-
Savior?
I think that's up for audience's interpretation.
Okay.
So yeah, so if you know who our Lord and Savior is, like
Well,
give us a like
leave
and
us a
subscribe. Leave us a comment.
I feel
We'll
like
take
this
a poll.
episode's kind of a mess. I like it.
Yeah.
Comment below if you know who our Lord and Savior is.
This has been another episode of
How
Witty
do you-
Close After Dark.
Are you like
It's our only episode. This might be I would say it might be our only episode, but it might not be.
If you like this episode, right? All right, if you like this
please
episode,
never have Erika on ever again?
no, Erika, I love you.
I feel like
Thanks, Dad.
I mean, like if people don't like you here, we'll just make you sober and actually like analyze something, and then you'll be fine.
Analyze things
yeah.
sober and drunk.
No,
man.
this is a really good point though. If you're digging this episode of
Let us know.
of Witty Close After Dark, let us know. And that literally just gives us an excuse to get together with friends and drink and then record shit.
And if you don't like it,
swear a
maybe
lot.
tell us why, and we can work something out.
Or don't tell us.
No, tell us.
Don't
Give us a good like, and then that's it.
Hey, don't give us the silent treatment.
I like
Really
criticism.
anxious.
I like constructive
People
criticism
don't talk
because
to
you
me.
can. Because sometimes you don't know, and you just need an opinion. It's
I
fine.
do. All right.
I respect our audience. I don't know many of you.
I think you're really nice though.
Some of you seem nice.
We have there's like a lot of people from Finland who listen to our show.
Is that? I mean,
Shout out.
hold on.
More than one.
Hold on. I
No,
want to
'cause
check.
More than one equals
on our
many.
YouTube demographics, it says we have a couple people from Finland.
No,
And
I know
think
we do.
People are pretty rad.
We just got that tweet.
Shout out to
what's
my
that?
Helsinki fellas.
What was that? The girl who gave us that tweet.
No, we'll address that in the next episode of First Reaction.
Oh, yeah,
Fan
that's
Reaction.
true.
Yeah, so we're not gonna do it on this sloppy ass podcast right now.
Hey.
Cool.
I'm sloppy and they're podcast.
Oh wait, hold on. We got more notifications on Twitter.
Yo, shit.
It's
what up?
because of me.
Read those out loud, son.
Because you gave us a picture,
Yeah, I look
and
very
then-
pretty.
Thanks for the tag.
and then you
Erika.
retweeted something,
I retweeted it.
and then you
Okay.
liked it. So it's all you.
Sorry about that.
I just wanted to check our analytics. Hold on, because analytics be crumpin'. I don't know.
Okay.
Analytics be math.
So we're going on over an hour here, so we should probably wrap it up a little
Yeah.
bit.
It's past my bedtime.
It's
is.
like 10 o'clock.
We have to put our daughter to bed. We read her a nice bedtime story. So
About
No, so apparently, according to YouTube, like the most people that watch us is United States, then United Kingdom, Germany, Trinidad and Tobago, and Canada.
nice.
And we have more male than female watchers, so you know.
I want to say something to our German followers, but I'm not in the right mental state to actually speak German right now.
All right, have fun.
Like I'm not like
I can say
I'm not
something.
fully
Let me say
I'm not
something.
fully cognitive
Let me
to
say.
like speak.
Let me.
German right now. Yeah.
All right, here we go. Guten Tag.
No, you got.
Thank you.
Okay.
That's it.
Dude, you have 164 followers? What the heck?
I don't know, man. I have a lot of internet friends. I'm an internet junkie.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe that's just the boost we need.
I guess.
Hey.
Hey.
Okay. So any last thoughts before we should wrap this up?
I'm so sorry for being here in my own room.
Yeah, so I'd say we're in your house.
Yeah, we are. All right. Well, I'm gonna wrap it up.
We get cake soon.
We do
we're gonna
get cake.
after this. It's gonna be lit,
And then we can watch
and
TV
then
or
I'll
play
take
video
a nap.
games.
Oh, okay.
It's not really a nap if it's 10 o'clock at night.
You don't know my life.
Mwah.
So
Good night.
Good night.
So thank you for listening to this inaugural episode of Witty Clothes After Dark, where your favorite Witty Clothes people and their lovely daughter, and also maybe additional friends in the future, talk about shit except they drink shit at
We'll
the
be
same
sober
time.
for the most part.
Anyway, so thanks for watching. If you are interested in anything that we do, you can follow us on Twitter at Witty Clothes, like us on Facebook at Witty Clothes. You can always subscribe, leave a comment on YouTube, and then head over to iTunes. You can always leave us a rating, leave us a review, tweet at us. We love hearing feedback.
Any kind of feedback, unless it's just saying you suck, tell us why we suck.
Yeah.
And then we might change. Who knows? Unless you just don't agree with us, in which case, agree to disagree.
Then maybe we can go out for coffee sometime. I'm lonely.
I want all coffee sounds good right now.
Or drinks.
Or yes, we're going out for drinks, and then you can be maybe your face here as in the next episode of the Witty Clothes
After Dark.
After Dark. All right, thanks so much, Erika, for joining us today.
Thanks, Erika.
Thanks for coming on.
Thanks
we
for
love you.
having me.
You're welcome.
All right, okay, and I am your host, Kelly Cullen. With me is my co-host.
I'm Dara Whitman.
Peace.
Peace.